Good evening, everyone. Thanks for your patience as we are now live streaming on the Erie High YouTube channel. Sorry for the delay. No score. 6:46 left in the first quarter. Both teams have had the ball once, and Regis has a little bit of a drive. I'm Nick Trombetta, joined by tonight by Coach Nick Trombetta. Coach, good to see you again.
I'm excited to be here. It's playoff football. Nothing better than that.
That's right. That's right. First round of the 5A playoffs. Luke Rubley with a pass for the Raiders, complete to Cade Filliman. So the Tigers come in as the 12th seed in the 5A state playoffs with a record of 6-4. Regis comes in as the 24th seed with a 4-6 record. But Coach, obviously, Regis had a tough schedule to start out the season.
Yeah, schedules are what they are. Your record doesn't always indicate what kind of a team you are, and we've seen early they're physical and they can play football for sure.
That's right. So first and 10 Raiders at the Tiger 24. Rubley with a carry.
Yeah, Erie's defense has been physical to start off. Save for a couple of busted plays, they've been very physical and tackling really well tonight.
Yeah. So these teams actually face each other in practice prior to the Week 0 game against Brighton. So Erie does have a little familiarity with them. Their quarterback, Luke Rubley, has thrown for almost 2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns. He's a trio of receivers. He spreads the ball around. The running back, Joe Prawn, with 674 yards on the season. So 2nd and 9 for the Raiders, the Tiger 23. There's a give. Prawn with the carry. Takes it down to the Tiger, looks like the 19-yard line. So he's going to bring it up 3rd and 5. So the Tigers finished the season strong with a big game win against Horizon. Got them that 12th seed.
Yeah, they're definitely a playoff team for sure.
You bet. Yep. So 3rd and 5, the Raiders. Rubley takes a snap, flushed out of the pocket to the left, throws to the left, and that ball comes up short of his intended receiver. So good pressure, good defense, good defensive stand for the Tigers. So bring up 4th down, 5.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Jim Petro has been a menace so far to start this game. Anytime that Regis has dropped back to pass, he has been in their face. Hopefully he can keep it going tonight.
So it looks like the Raiders are getting ready for a field goal. It's 4th and 5. Maybe a 36-yarder. Can't make out the kicker's number from this angle.
He's number 40. Mm-hmm. Jack Manthe.
And, boy, big leg. And that kick is good. So with 4:52 left in the first quarter, Raiders strike first, up 3-0. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie High YouTube channel. Back live, Erie Tiger football in Erie, Colorado. 5A first-round state playoffs. Regis Raiders up 3-0 on the Tigers. Tigers will get the ball for their second possession. First possession went 3 and out.
What a great setting for football tonight.
No kidding.
Just east of I-25. It's dark out. It looks like this is the only thing in the world that's happening right now.
Well, that's the only thing that's happening up here in Erie, Colorado tonight for sure. So kick goes into the end zone. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
He's giving him the business. Getting a little chippy out there.
So for the Tigers, we got some injury people that are back. So Gabe Sama back, Tolliver's back, and kind of the X card is Colt Hiles back after missing several games. So Colt rotates in at quarterback with Jack Arnold. So it'll be interesting if he's called on in tonight's game to make a few plays. We'll see.
Yeah, casually just getting a couple of D1 recruits back, no big deal.
Yeah, right. Yep. So Arnold's in the shotgun. Oxiger to the far left. Collard to his left, and there's a little quick throw. And that pass is complete.
Looked like Sema.
It looked like it would Gabe Sama on the reception. Do apologize, it's a little dim on the field, and we are in the press box, so it has some tinting on the windows, so it's kind of hard to make out the numbers. And obviously, a night game here in Erie, Colorado, so we'll do our best to make the call-outs, and I think Colt Heil just came into the game, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll tell you what, Owen Collard's going to have his way with the people covering him tonight, so keep an eye on that. Looks really explosive.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Maybe had a little procedure call.
I think it's going to be delay a game.
You got 0 on the play clock?
No, false start, you're right. They barely got that bad boy off.
So that's going to move the ball back. Tigers to their own 25-yard line. Do want to give a quick shout out to our game officials for Chassa tonight. We have Tim Fitzgerald, Scott Sommerfeld, Frank Kuna, Josh Borman, Jay Zylo, Michael Tofsky, Spencer Leatherman, and Jasmine Collins working the game tonight. So we thankful to have our Chassa game officials. And Arnold with the keeper.
Yeah.
The ball came out, but it looks like they did blow it dead. They took it up to the 33-yard line.
I had Latovsky in many of my games. He's a good
Mike
official.
Mike Latovsky, big advocate for baseball in the state of Colorado, and definitely a person who's made an impact on Colorado high school sports for sure.
He's definitely yelled at me a couple times.
I'm sure he has. And actually, his son is also a referee.
Yes.
I had a chance to meet him a few weeks ago at a different game, so appreciate their support.
For sure.
So 2nd and 7. Tigers at their own 33-yard line.
Singled up
and
top.
Looks like that's going to be a give to Tolliver. Dances up the middle. Still moving that pile. They haven't blown it dead yet. There they go. Takes it up to the Tiger 38-yard line. Going to make it 3rd and 2. It's a great effort by Tolliver and that offensive line.
Anybody that's heard me on these airwaves knows that I'm a big fan of handing the ball to number 7.
Yeah.
So keep feeding him, keep pushing the pile. Got a lot of football left to play here.
Yeah, Brandon Tolliver with almost 800 yards rushing, and he actually missed a couple games with injuries, so definitely probably would have been closer to 1,000 yards if he would play the full season. So Oxiger in motion, snaps a little high, and there's Cole Heil. Cole Heil takes it off to the left side. Boy, I think he's just going to be short of the first down.
You know, that play design, we had Oxiger in motion there. Fairly certain he was supposed to seal that edge, and he just went too far inside.
Well, they basically ran that play the last possession, too, right?
Yeah.
They were looking for first down territory.
I mean, sometimes it's just that simple. If you can get that seal on the edge, you're going to have a lot of real estate out there, and you're going to put athletes one-on-one with DBs.
And let them make a play.
Yep.
Right? So here we go. Tigers early in the game with 2 minutes left in the first quarter, going for on 4th and 1. And Heil gives it. And, boy, I don't think Tolliver got there. Boy, there was a host of Raiders across that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he did. Too much penetration on that side of the field.
Well, Coach Geiger rolls the dice and comes up empty on that one. So Raiders are going to have good field possession. They'll have the ball at the Tiger 39-yard line.
Yeah, Erie's got to come up with the big defensive stop here. Hold him to a field goal opportunity. Watching Manthe warm up for Regis before the game. I mean, he's got a leg, so they're pretty close to field goal range for him right now.
Yeah. Got a little bit of wind in the stadium tonight. Actually, we're thankful to be inside. A little toastier in here, but fans are dressed warm. And the Regis crowd made the trek up here from Parker, Colorado.
Delay game.
So delay a game on Regis was kind of interesting too, Coach, because it seemed like they were on the sideline for quite a while before they got the play in, right?
That's a tough call coming out of a change of possession.
Yeah,
we'd like to be better prepared for that.
1st and 10 for the Raiders at the Tiger 44-yard line. Rubley in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He fakes.
Man.
And he has number 11 wide open.
That was a massive hold.
And that's Tyler Henry. That's
massive hold.
Yeah, Tyler Henry is their H-back. We have a penalty marker on the play, but Henley a big target, 6'6".
Hageman got completely undressed on his blitz there.
Yep. Holding call against the Raiders.
And a sideline warning on Erie.
Erie, yeah. So sideline warning. Recall they get one, right?
They get one, and then it's a personal foul to that. I will say this, that I guarantee that sideline warning happened because Hageman got manhandled on that blitz, and it was kind of late, the flag. So.
Okay. Well, that's going to move the ball back to the Raider 46-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 25. The Tigers can put some pressure on, and they do.
They read that.
Ball is knocked down.
Man, they knew that was coming.
Hey, that was.
Wyatt Walston got his.
Walston,
yeah,
right?
He got his hands up on that, and Erie knew it was coming. 44, Giampetro stood back. He's seen it before the snap. That's preparation right there. You can tell that this Erie defense has been watching film.
And the Raider offensive line isn't as big as some of the other teams we've seen. Against like Mullen, some of the other teams that they faced earlier.
Ralston Valley.
Broomfield.
Yeah.
Right. So, Giampetro making good pressure there. And that's a great tackle.
Nothing wrong with that. Incomplete. That was a great rally to the ball there. And I think it was Ashley Pierce. Definitely, yeah, it was Ashley Pierce on that.
Yeah.
I mean,
so 3rd and 25 for the Raiders.
25 yards to go. You give them that cushion. You rally up.
Yeah.
Beautiful play.
The Raiders take quite a bit of time getting the play into their offense. Got 10 seconds left on the play clock. Rubley once again in the shotgun. Takes a snap, he drops. Looking across the middle. Boy, that is going to be. That was almost intercepted. Great defense. Good job by
got another hold. Another hold. They had a hold of Giampetro.
Another holding penalty on Regis. So I think you call that early. Erie defensive line is definitely making a little bit of havoc up front.
They're a handful right now for sure. And, you know, all due respect to Regis, they've had a tough schedule. They are still 4-6.
That's right.
There are still some things that they don't do well, and Erie is playing very aggressively right now.
They are, yeah. The Tiger defense definitely showed up tonight. Great to see. Good early effort. So Raiders in punt formation. You got the rugby style kick, and I don't know if that's gonna. That's gonna be out at the Tiger 35-yard line.
That's shades of Broncos Raiders last night.
I was going to say, I was at the Bronco game last night, and I saw that a few times, so not definitely what you'd want to see from your punter. So we're going to step away, 1:23 left in the first quarter. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie Tiger Network. Live back at Erie Tiger Stadium. Tigers down 3-0 to the Raiders. Get the ball for the third possession. They have the ball at their own 37-yard line. Well, Arnold takes the snap. He rolls right, steps, and he throws. And
beautiful pass.
Was that Sama across the middle?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and that pass right there is harder than people think it is. I mean, that's a layered throw between the backer and the safety. That's hard. That's not an easy throw to make.
Yeah. Jack did a good job on the roll. I thought he definitely stopped, planted, made a good firm throw, and yeah, great catch across the middle. So ball's across midfield. Tigers have it 1st and 10 at the Raider 49-yard line. Auxiliary across the formation. Low snap, and that looks like it was Colt Heil. And he takes it all the way down. Looks like to the Raider 37-yard line.
Just a cool 15 yards there.
Yep, to the 36-yard line. Yep. Nothing fancy right up the gut.
Nope.
Plays good for another Erie first down. So the Tigers on the march. And we'll see if they get another play in here. We got under 30 seconds left in the first quarter. About the same on the play clock. See if they take the opportunity with one more time here.
They look for a shot here.
Yeah, Heil gets the snap and throws it across the middle.
Oh.
Intended for Owen Collard. A little bit low. Almost came up with that one.
That's going to be there all night.
Yep. So we got just under 2 seconds left to be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. The ball at the Raider 36-yard line.
Definitely more of a passive defensive backfield for Regis than what we've seen from Erie so far.
Yeah, and they play pretty far off the ball too, right? We've seen some teams that play right in that 10-yard zone, and they definitely seem to be a little bit softer.
Yeah, I mean.
And that looks like is Heil trying to get loose, and
that's
well, we're going to step away. It's the end of the first quarter. Your score: Regis Raiders, Erie Tigers 0. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie Tiger Network. back live on Erie High YouTube channel. Erie Tiger football, 5A state playoffs, the first round. Sort of the second quarter. Regis Raiders up 3-0. Tigers on the move, though. The end of the first quarter, there was offsetting penalties. So it's going to bring up, should be 3rd and 6 from the Raider 40. Getting the chain gang set up here. Don't think they have the chain gang set quite yet. So, coach, impressions of the first quarter?
Erie's been the more physical team. They just need to stick with the stuff that's working for them. Regis doesn't have an answer for Gabe Sama.
So make that 3rd and 14. Heil was tackled behind the last play of the first quarter for
Get out. There you go.
Jack Arnold off the left, and he slides down, takes it down to the 29-yard line. Kind of an awkward slide.
We're
take it to the 30, so it's going to bring up 3rd and looks like almost 5.
4th down, actually.
So Heil back into the huddle along with Obziger. So that's one thing they haven't solved for is 3rd down. But this is the 3rd possession. They've come up short twice. Both of those were quarterback keepers on the left side. See if they mix it up here.
4th and 4 here.
4th and 4.
We'll
penalty marker. Let's see. They got the Raiders to move.
I can tell you right now, I'm sitting here watching this alignment. They don't have anybody over Gabe Sama. I mean,
that's the easiest way to get a first down, coach.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a team that's disciplined enough to run that type of stuff, that's like taking candy from a baby oftentimes.
There you go.
And I've had mixed results of it myself. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
There we go, but works to the Tigers' advantage. They're going to have 1st and 10 now at the Raider 25-yard line. Their first march this deep into territory into the game.
Nobody within 12 yards of Hageman.
Arnold for the pass to Hageman and takes it across the 20-yard line. I think they may have got it down to the 19-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of almost 6. So 2nd and 4.
I really like what the Tigers are doing offensively. Much more this game than other games that I've been at, where they're taking what Regis is giving them a little bit more, which I love.
Also seeing quite a bit of rotation of receivers coming in and out of the game too. Heil.
Beautiful keep.
Takes it into the line, and he dives down. That's going to be close to a first down. So that's the difference for the Tigers too, right? Because obviously his game is a lot different than Jack Arnold's is. Arnold obviously can run really well, but I think Holt is just a little quicker, a little more decisive on those runs.
Well, and the old adage used to be that if you have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have any. But I think modern football has kind of disproven that, and you put kids in the best position to succeed and help the team. So, perfect example there.
1st and 10. Tigers now on the move down to the Raider 14-yard line. Arnold back in, and he's going to keep it too. So, well, one thing it's interesting so far. You're not seeing too many touches by number 7 so far.
No, but still, I mean, Erie hasn't had the ball all that much, so they're still kind of trying to figure out, what's going to happen. I can tell you the way that Regis is playing their multi-receiver packages. You're going to see some deep shots later, and you're going to see number 7 carrying the ball.
So Heil in the shotgun, Tolliver to his left. We got trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Down to 1 second, and I don't know if they got that off. I think that's going to be a delay game.
Yeah, they got the timeout.
They got the timeout in. So 8:36 left before halftime. you get the timeout in?
Yep.
We're going to step away. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie High YouTube channel. Back live, Erie, Colorado. Erie Tiger football. Tigers down 3-0 on the Raiders, but they're on the move. This is the biggest drive they've had so far. We got 2nd and 8. Looks like at the Regis.
Oh, nobody over Samuel.
Boy, that's a direct snap to Cole Heil. And he's
Yeah,
in.
he's in. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Erie Tigers, Cole Heil.
Great play call.
There was no disguise on that one.
No.
Right?
No, and again, Regis is playing so far off on the outside that whether you're going to throw it or whether you're going to run it, they just have so much space to try to cover.
Right.
And
you put a couple hats on those defensive backs, right? And you're good.
They're showing a lot of respect to the speed of Erie right now.
Okay. Well, Noah Brisenhan is on for the extra point. Hageman with a hold. Down. Kick is up. Kick is good. Erie Tigers up 7-0. 7-3 on the Regis Jesuit Raiders. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie Tiger Network. Back live, Erie High YouTube channel. Tigers just taking a 7-3 lead on the Regis Raiders. 8:29 left in the second quarter, and great drive by the Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, kind of old school football. A lot of quarterback runs and just be physical. Put a hat on somebody.
Here's a hub with the ball teed up. Tigers kicking from north to south. Let's see if the Raiders can respond. The kick is going to go into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. It's 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 20-yard line. So the Raiders did start off the season with 3 straight losses, but Coach, I got to tell you, starting your season playing Cherry Creek, Valor, Christian, and Brophy Prep from Phoenix, Arizona would not be my dream schedule.
No, but they made it.
They did.
You know, their athletic director's the one that built the schedule. So, I mean, definitely a difficult schedule. Definitely not a fun start.
But, yeah, here, and Rubley gives the handoff off. I believe that was Joe Brown who took the carry off the right side.
Yeah, he's got some speed to him.
Yep.
They have Benjamin Bacon in there sometimes at running back as well, and he's had a couple of carries. Not quite as fast as 22.
So 2nd and 6 for the Raiders at their own 24-yard line. Once again, Rubley in the shotgun. Snap. He drops. He's throwing. That's batted down.
Man.
And Wyatt.
Yep, that's Wyatt.
Wyatt again.
Yep, that was Wyatt. I mean, the defensive front right now for Erie is just commanding the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's been a difference in the game so far. So 3rd and 6 for the Raiders at their own 24-yard line. Erie fans making a lot of noise here.
Counter.
And it was like a trap play.
Yeah.
And there was nothing happening there. Once again, that defensive line just making a big stand.
Yeah, counter action there. Too much penetration for that to even develop. You know, and Erie is in the defensive backfield is spending a lot of attention on number 2, Cade Philliman. They have him bracketed every single time.
Well, good defensive stand by the Tigers. Brings up 4th and 10. Got 7:40 left before halftime. Should get good field position here. And that's a better punt this time.
Well, they didn't do the rugby run out.
Yeah,
there.
that's right. Yeah. So I think got that set at the 39-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Something to be said for just standing back there and kicking the ball.
Right.
You know.
Yep. The Tigers with rotation of quarterbacks and seen good things from both of them.
Just playing physical football right now, man. This is probably the most physical I've seen Erie in the games that I've covered.
Yeah, they've been ready. I think just having the confidence of getting some of their key players back has gone a long ways for their confidence. So. The snap, and Arnold's going to throw back to the left side.
Oh, man.
And I think that had that set up.
Tommy Thiessen.
Oh, Thiessen was, okay, yeah. And Thiessen, obviously backup running back for Braylon Tolliver, but Thiessen well over 300 yards out of the backfield this season, and he's a little bit of a spark plug. And
gifted runner. Definitely a gifted runner.
He is.
It's tough being, you have 2 senior running backs, both can.
And they both do a great job carrying the rock.
And they both deserve to play, right?
That's right. They do. So Arnold in the shotgun. And there,
It's Oliver.
Oh, here we go. We're off to the races. One man to beat. Braylon Tolliver. Great job taking it to the 28-yard line. Logan Singer probably makes a touchdown saving tackle there.
Yeah, he 7 is special. 7 is special. I don't know if he's 100%, but he's a special player, and that's his stop and go is crazy. Yeah.
It is. 1st and 10 Tigers at the Raider 29-yard line. So Thiessen now in the game. Arnold will give it to him off the right side and stumbles down for a couple.
It's always tough being the backup running back that comes in after a big play by the other running back, because now the defense is looking for it.
They are.
They
are. That's right. So swap a quarterback. So Heil back in as Arnold goes to the sideline. So 2nd and 8.
Possible QB run to the left here.
Yeah, got a power stack to the right. Thiessen off to the right. And nothing fancy. Heil just trying to find room, and that's a good job.
Set the edge there.
It's like Ian Marshall making the stop there for the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, you had the lineup you wanted there, and it was not a bad play call. I think I'd like to see him get a little bit wider out there with all that cushion that the DBs are given. Regis did a great job of setting the edge there.
So that's a loss of 1, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Tigers. The Raider 28-yard line. So Arnold back in. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Thiessen's still in the game. Arnold looks and he throws, and that ball is tipped, and that's intercepted. Boy, Cade Philliman with the interception. So threw into traffic, and
yeah, he was never open. He was never open there.
So ball's going to go over after the turnover.
But, I mean, sometimes as a quarterback you have, all this talent around you. Sometimes you just try to give your guy a chance to make a play there. And didn't pay off in that instance, but other times it has. So.
Right. So Raiders going to take over the ball on their own 17-yard line. Down 7-3 to the Erie Tigers with 5:24 left before halftime. Make sure you stick around to halftime. We obviously have our Palms cheer band performances. I hope you'll watch that at intermission. So Philemon in motion. They bounce that out to the left. And that's a good
that
tackle
is
right
fantastic.
There. Hageman making the tackle.
Yeah, Erie's defense is just playing at a different pace right now than the offense is.
So Carey took it up to the 21-yard line. So it's going to be a 2nd and 7. Once again, Rubley in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. He takes the snap. He drops, he throws, and boy, that was almost a great catch. But good coverage. Steven Stapp with the coverage there.
Oh, there's...
Hey, boy, I didn't think he came down with that ball.
They're going to correct it here. They're going to correct it here. Whoa.
Or they're not. Well, fans, we don't have instant replay for you. I'd like to see instant replay. Boy.
That's a terrible circumstance there.
Raiders 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. So interesting call there.
That's a tough one.
Rubley once again in the shotgun. Snap, and that's going to be a give. That's going to be fun.
You just got to respond, right? You can't control the controllables right now. There's nothing you can do about that play. Just keep playing hard.
And you just fill out the official card and mail that to Chassa over the weekend.
And they read them all the time.
Yeah, they do. All right, 2nd and 7. Coming down to 4 minutes left in the first half. Erie Tigers up 7-3 on the Regis Raiders. Raiders at their own 45-yard line. 2nd and 10. There's another quick pitch out to Prawn, and boy, he scooted right through that hole. Definitely some good speed there.
Good speed. Regis did a really good job of getting to the second level and just putting a hat on another guy. And
so that's going to take down to the Tiger 42-yard line.
Can't let an unfortunate call snowball on you. You got to still play.
Once again, Rubley in the shotgun. The snap. And once again, I think he's going to give it to Prawn. Starting to see something off the right side there. Boy, that's some hard running there. And breaking through a couple tackles. So that play's going to be good for another Raider first down.
Yeah, they gotta compose themselves here. And the thing is here is Coach Geiger's in a tough situation because you don't want to stop the clock, but at the same time, do you call a timeout to let your guys catch their breath a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit back on their heels at this point.
Yeah.
3 minutes left before halftime. Rubley once again in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Gives it to Prawn off the left side in there.
Great job.
Good tackle. Actually, Pierce was there making the first contact.
They the tough thing about those couple runs that they broke is they're running right at Gianpetro and Walston.
Right.
And those guys have been your terrorizers
been the
all game.
stoppers earlier.
Yeah.
That's right. Clock ticking down. 2:25 left before halftime. Raiders not in a fast pace here. They use a lot of their play clock. And there's a little inside shuffle pass.
Man.
Cade Philemon with the reception.
It's going to be about a yard short.
So it'll be interesting. I think Regis has all 3 of their timeouts. We're coming down to 2 minutes.
3 yards short.
see if they use any of their timeouts. 3rd and 3, down at the Tiger 20-yard line. And that's a quick pitch out. And
great job.
Great stop.
Man, oh, man.
Once again, I think it was Ashley making
That's
that stop.
Ashley Pierce, yeah. They're giving Parker Pruitt that. That was definitely Ashley Pierce. They definitely rallied up and made a play there.
Boy, Raiders not working very fast here.
They haven't shown a lot of urgency all game.
No, they haven't. They definitely get their plays in late. They run the clock down. Play clock's down to 8 seconds.
And they're kicking
field
here.
goal attempt here.
Yep.
Looks like this is going to be a 42-yard attempt, and there is a timeout.
He definitely has the leg for the distance, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to step away. 1:03 left before half. Regis, 4th and 7. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie Tiger Network. We're back live on the Erie High YouTube channel. You're watching Erie Tiger football. In a tussle with the Regis Jesuit Raiders. Tigers up 7-3 with 1:03 left. 4th down and 7. Regis lining up to attempt a 42-yard line, and there is a penalty marker on the play. Not sure what the call would be here. This comes in after a timeout that Regis had.
It looks like it's going to go against Regis.
Oh, procedure call.
Snap infraction.
Yeah, I didn't see anyone move, but
yeah,
we're kind of a ways from the playing field. So, boy, that's going to move him back 5, and I don't know.
Manti has the leg
has
for
the
this
leg.
disc, but it is a little windy out. It is a little chilly.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I think, they're going to tee it up, and they're going to have him try a 47-yarder.
And obviously, in our unbiased Erie High School opinion, we would never wish ill will on a kick that.
No.
I might or might not have my pinky moving right now with the pinky curse.
Well, they may be trying to draw him off here, too. No, there's the snap. Kick. And that's blocked. It's a blocked field goal. And whoever comes up with the ball, it's going to be Tiger ball. Clock stopped.
There's a helmet.
Boy, there's a helmet flying there. Well, Tigers come up big when they needed to. Going to be 50 seconds left on the clock. Tigers have the ball at the Raider 46-yard line and 2 timeouts, Coach.
Hey, let's score another one.
Yeah.
It's the pinky curse. The pinky curse, I'm telling you.
Here we go. So I didn't see who came in at quarterback. I'm assuming it's Jack Arnold. They've done a lot of rotation of quarterbacks, but
well, last time I was here, Gabe Sema blocked a kick, and we're going to give him the credit for that one too.
That's
I don't know if he was
the
on there or
Broomfield
not.
game, right? Yeah. Okay, Tigers. Does look like Arnold is in at quarterback. You got triple.
Might see a shot
to the
here.
left.
Might see a shot.
Snap. Throw.
And
that's a delayed handoff to Tolliver, and Raiders kind of sniffed that out. Carried down to the 43-yard line. Under 40 seconds left. Tigers line up quickly. Arnold takes snap, rolls right.
He's got Sema.
He's looking, and he's turning up. And he's going to step out. It looks like they have him at the 37-yard line with 25 seconds left. And that's going to be short of the first down. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. Clock is stopped, and they do have the 2 timeouts. That'd be pretty far distance for a field goal.
Yeah, and with the 2 timeouts, you don't need.
Yeah, Brisbane has a leg too, right? So we'll kind of see what they do here. 3rd and 2. Arnold once again in the shotgun. He has trip receivers left. Tolliver to his left. Snap, and that's just a give. Straight up. And that's Tommy Thiessen. He breaks one. Gets down to the 23-yard line of the Raiders.
Gets out of bounds.
Yep, 18 seconds left.
There's a great call there.
2 timeouts. Great call.
Great call. Good job, Skip. Coach Harrison dialing up the run there. I didn't expect it.
I didn't expect it.
So,
and I don't think the Raiders did either.
Yeah,
right?
Good call. Good call.
So 1st and 10 at the Raider 25-yard line. It looks like Arnold is continuing in at quarterback. Thiessen off to his right. Trips once again to the left.
Man,
Here's the snap. Drops. Throws to the right, and he has Collard there. Oh! In and out of his hands. Pretty good coverage there by Logan Singer for the Raiders.
It's interesting that he decided to go to that single receiver side. So much room over there with the 3 receivers, and they're so far off of them.
But I'm assuming that was, he didn't look left at all, right?
No,
he was
yeah.
definitely targeting Collard on that one. So just under 14 seconds left here. Tigers have the ball at the Raider 25-yard line. Still got their 2 timeouts. Once again, Arnold in the shotgun. Trips to his left. Snap, and there gives it to Thiessen. Thiessen unfortunately slides down.
Call the
timeout. They call a timeout. Yep. Call a timeout with just basically 8 seconds left. So interesting decision for Coach Geiger here.
Yeah.
You need to leave at least 1 second on the clock here if you're going to try a field goal. So what do you think the play call is? You got 3rd and 10.
I'm taking a shot. I think
you have enough time to take a shot.
Yeah.
Right.
You only need about 6 seconds to take a shot, as close as they are. And Regis said, there's been guys running free in the secondary for Erie this entire drive. So, it's not like you don't have a chance to take that shot. Now, that's what I would do. I'm also an unemployed coach, and I don't have a playoff game riding on it.
That's right.
What I would say is if I'm calling a safe play here, maybe an out to Sema, pick you up another 10 yards, 8 yards, and then you kick the field goal.
Well, we're going to find out.
Yeah.
2 wide receivers left to the right. Arnold in the shotgun. Takes the snap. And I think you had the same playbook, and he was looking for Sema. And just a little long, and 2 seconds left. They may have been listening to you.
Blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while, huh?
Yeah. The same was down there. They had good coverage.
Yeah.
But they took the shot. So
I think when they go in at halftime, they're going to see that those shots should probably come out of that 3-by-1 look that they go to.
Right.
That's where you get the most room. 2-by-2, they're a little bit closer up.
Where Brisbane lining up, looks like for a 42-yard line.
And he's dead on.
2-yarder. Hageman in the holder. He snap, kick down, and boy, does he have enough?
Oh, yeah, that's in.
Oh, just off the crossbar. So we're going to leave at halftime. Your Erie Tigers, though, up 7-3 on the Regis Raiders. 5A state playoff.
Let's get it.
So we are going to step away for halftime. Enjoy the halftime show. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie High YouTube network.
Do you need this? Hey, I'm getting on early tomorrow morning. We're going to jam out and shoot some Russians on the battlefield.
Ladies and gentlemen, our National Honor Society here at EHS is working with the Erie Community Food Bank and is collecting items now through November 21st. Direct your eyes to the scoreboard to see items that are in need of and how you can help. Thanks for your consideration to help them with this effort. Please welcome to the field the Erie High School varsity cheer team for your halftime entertainment. Their performance tonight is a special performance featuring teammate Emma. The cheer team will be hosting the Granite Peak League Cheer Championships here at EHS on Tuesday, the 11th of November, and would love your support. Welcome to Friday Night Lights.
Backing up them points, yeah, we do it for the home crowd. When we step in this joint, best believe we in the zone now. We throw it down, we ready. Our defense gets steady. It's time to go on that offensive team coming in.
You to come support them next Wednesday at Holy Family High School for their league championship. The dance team also wants to thank their sponsors, Intermountain Health, for all their support this season.
I'll make you fall in love. Go back.
live at Erie High School, Erie, Colorado, 5A state playoffs, first round, and the Erie Tigers up at halftime, 7-3 on the Regis Jesuit Raiders. So, Coach, your thoughts of the first half?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a 7-3 game to me. Erie has controlled the majority of this game, specifically at the line of scrimmage. So I'm not sure what adjustments Regis can make. Erie's just got to continue to play physical and do what they do, and they're going to come out with the win tonight.
Yeah, both teams missed field goals at the end of the first half. Tigers with a big block.
Yeah.
On the Raiders trying a 47-yard field goal. And actually, it was going to be 42, but then they had a penalty, moved it back 5. And Tigers ran off a few plays, and just Risenhan had a 42-yarder, and boy, just off the bottom crossbar.
Doink.
Yep.
Yeah.
So here we go. So Tigers are going to receive the second half kickoff.
It's win or go home. So
go home.
Gotta
and win. You get Valor Christian next Saturday.
Well, getting Valor Christian is better than turning in your pads.
That's right. That's right. Showing up for the team banquet.
100%. Yeah.
So Tyler Muir and Tommy Thiessen are going to be back deep for the Tigers to return this kick. Good crowd here at Erie High School. Definitely a little bit of temperature dropping and definitely getting the wind up here. So
I love it, man. The Erie is such a growing town, but you still really get that small town high school football feel.
You do.
And that's so good.
Yeah, it's great to be part of this community for sure. So it's been a thrill to be on Erie High YouTube channel this year, taking over for the great Brandon Bird. So it's been an honor and a privilege, and good to have you, Coach, along for the ride.
I'm enjoying
and
it.
My good buddy Tommy G, I think, is watching from home. Tommy, heal up quick from your shoulder surgery, and hopefully you're swinging the club soon. And I know you're cheering the Tigers on here. So we're going to go 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the own 20-yard line. Had a rotation of quarterbacks. What do you think so far between the shuffle of quarterbacks?
As a coach, I was never fond of shuffling in and out quarterbacks, but the way Erie does it's effective. They don't ask the quarterbacks to do things that are not in their wheelhouse, right? They do what they do well.
Yep. I would agree. So they're going to start with, it looks like Arnold back at quarterback. Braylon Tolliver to his left. Tolliver only with 3 or 4 carries, I think, in the first half.
I would expect that to change here.
And they'll maybe change it right there. So it's hard running up the middle.
I mean, Regis has also been pretty stout in the middle. Not much push by the offensive line for Erie on run plays. I'd like to see them try to get Tolliver out on the edge. That's where he's done a lot of his damage.
And speaking of quarterback swaps, we now have Cole Heil in now.
Roll to the trip side.
2nd and 8, trips to the left. Heil, and that's just a quarterback design carry. Takes off the left side. Maybe a gain of 2. Got hit pretty hard there.
Yeah, Regis expecting it. They have obviously made that adjustment to be aggressive up there. I still like the play call.
Well, as we talked about earlier, as you've been sharing too, the DBs for Raiders definitely playing off the receivers here. It's almost like they're challenging the Tigers to throw the football.
Yeah, they're either challenging them or they're afraid of their speed. One of the two. But
we'll see here. It's 3rd and 5. Trips to the right. Once again,
quarterback run.
Yep, quarterback keeper, and that's going to be plays good for a couple yards. So going to bring up 4th down. Call it 3 for the Tigers, and they're going to be in punt formation.
And we discussed this off air a little bit, but when Erie goes into that 3 receiver set, the inside receiver, the guy that's covering him, is 12 yards off, and he comes running up at the snap. Let's get behind him.
Right. Yeah, we'll see if they get that into their play calling. So 4th down, and there's the punt.
Fair caught.
The Raiders with the fair catch. It's a good ball at the 41-yard line.
Logan Singer with the fair catch.
So as we talked about also earlier in the first half, Regis pretty deliberate on offense, right? They're not getting play calls in. I think they are trying to shorten the game. They definitely run the play clock down.
Yes.
So you feel it is by design.
I think so. I think that, you're on the road in an Erie's a great high school football environment. You're playing with house money when you make the playoffs at 4 and 6. So
that's right. So Rubley continues at quarterback in the shotgun. Pron's has some big carries. Let's see what they do on 1st down, and they give it to Pron. Boy, he just kind of dances through there.
It's a good physical run there.
Probably good.
8 yards?
Yeah. Takes it up to the 49-yard line. Pretty shifty little runner himself.
He is. He's got good power behind him.
5'11", 190 junior. Also plays some linebacker.
Looks Benjamin Bacon in running the ball now.
So Rubley in the shotgun. And option right, and it pitches out to the right, and that play is going to be good for a 1st down. They take it down to the Tiger 43-yard line is where he stepped out.
Yeah, Bacon showing a little bit of speed getting outside as well.
Yeah, they've run that QB option, kind of. It's a pretty deliberate toss. I mean, the quarterback's not going to carry it. They used that pretty effectively in their first drive and kind of went away from it.
Yeah. Well, Erie's defensive line was pretty disruptive in that first half. Scared him away from a lot of stuff, I think.
A quick toss and throw. I think that may have been to Cave Phillum, and he came across formation in motion. I think he got the catch.
There's number 0.
On the 38-yard line of the Tigers.
Yeah, Regis is coming out. They said we're tired of getting pushed around. They've picked up their physicality a little bit. Erie's got to answer the bell here. They're getting awfully close to field goal range for their kicker, who has got a boot.
So 2nd and 4. Tiger 37-yard line. 8:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Erie up 7-3 on the Raiders. And there's that same pitch, but
great job.
Great stop.
Ashley Pierce is having a heck of a game.
He has, and the stuff on the edge, he's definitely been stopping.
Yeah.
Lincoln Hageman also on that stop. So
Regis, threw the ball at a 60% clip over the season. You haven't seen a lot of that. Erie is press coverage on the outside for most of the night. You just wonder at what point does Regis start trying to throw the ball a little bit.
Well, once again, really deliberate. 12 seconds on the play clock, just getting the play in. So you bring up 3rd and 7 with Tiger 40. There's pass, and that is going to be caught. Once again, their H-back, Tiger Henry, big target is 6'6". Takes it down to the Tiger 35-yard line. So that's going to be a 4th and 2.
He's got a couple of receptions, and he's hobbling every time he gets tackled. He's got a big knee brace on. He's out there being gutsy and playing, obviously, playoff football. But
that's right. So the Raiders are going to go for it. 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 2. The Tiger 3rd and that is going to be a handoff. And that's stopped.
Nothing.
Boy, Hageman met him at the line of scrimmage, but boy, he pushed forward. That's going to be close to a 1st down. Let's see what they end up marking the ball. Looks like they may have marked that short. Yep, 1st down Tigers.
Yeah.
So Lincoln Hageman coming in, making that hit on Joe Pron, and
Erie really benefited there with the officials originally had that ball spotted at first down.
Well,
Coach Geiger was not happy, but they came in and corrected it. The line judge came in, so
Well,
Great stop.
yeah, and Raiders gamble on 4th down, so the Tigers are going to take over their second possession of the third quarter. Their own 34, 1st and 10. Arnold with a fake. He rolls left.
Yeah.
Boy, he just dumps that one off before he got hit.
You know, he had Sama earlier than that. A little indecisive there.
And once again with the quarterback shuffle, Colt Heil now back in for the Tigers. So we're going to bring up 2nd and 10. 6:50 left in the third quarter. Tigers holding on to a 7-3 lead on the Regis Jesuit Raiders. So Heil in the shotgun. Auxiger and Sama now set to the left, so we got trips to the left. See if they try to find Gabe on this one. Heil with the snap, and that's the design quarterback run to the left. Oh, there he breaks through into the second level, and boy, takes it across midfield.
That one's going to be coming back.
He was patient on that too, because it didn't look like really anything was happening.
He found a crease, and I think we're going to find out that crease happened because of a hold.
Yeah, it was laundry on the field, so it does look like it's a holding call, unfortunately, on the Tigers.
You know, I think I want to see when they get to the counter play off of that. You know, because every time they've lined up in that formation with that quarterback, they've ran it to that trip side.
Right.
I want to see what that counter is going to be now.
Well, yeah, and especially Raiders trying to be aggressive to be at that point of attack.
Yeah.
So, yep, I like the thought. We'll see if they come back with something like that. But the holding call, unfortunately, brings it back. It's going to be 2nd and 19. Looks like at their own 25-yard line. So a little design shuffle pass.
Good run by Tolliver there.
So Tolliver with the reception is going to take it up to the Tiger 36-yard line. Okay, 3rd and 9. We call 3rd and 8. So Kohio back in at quarterback. We got trips to the right. Single receiver to the left. Tolliver to the left of Heil.
Let's see.
Regis 7 on the line of scrimmage. And Heil with the carry.
And
He's going to be tripped up. He's going to be short of the 40-yard line. We call it 39-yard line. So under 6 minutes left in the third quarter. And once again, Erie's going to have to bring on their punt team.
Yeah. It's an interesting run call there on 3rd and long. So we'll see if they can put it together for the next drive and get some points on the board.
There's the snap. And there's the kick. And that is going to bounce. And boy, let's see if that touches a red.
Came
Raider.
really close.
Touchdown at the 25-yard line. We're 1st and 10. Regis, we're going to step away for a quick moment. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie Tiger Network. Back live here on Erie High YouTube channel, St. Frank Schools. Erie Tigers up 7-3. 5:20 left in the third quarter. Raiders have the ball again. 1st and 10.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
Hey, Rubin trying to give the ball off there. And I'm sure it was I don't think that was Prun in the backfield. So I wonder if that was just having a different running back.
No, that was him. That was him.
It was? Okay.
It was him. But the issue is when you're trying to run that read option, and becomes a point where the quarterback has to just give the ball.
Right, give it up.
He tried to pull it at the last second, and quarterback was trying to.
Was key there too.
Yeah.
Right? So it'll give you 2nd and 11. And there's the snap, and then there's going to be the prawn. That's a pretty good sized hole up the middle there. So good up front blocking.
Yeah, they did a good job there.
Yep, going to take that up to the 30-yard line. So you bring up 3rd and a long 6 for Regis. Once again, pretty deliberate getting the play calls in. So let's see if the Tigers can come up with a good stop here. Once again, Rubley in the shotgun. Prawn to his left. Got trips to the right. Takes the ball. Fake. Drops. There's some pressure, but he gets the ball downfield. And that good coverage there.
You know, I like that. Owen Collard on the coverage there.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of handful of jersey, but you know, playoff football, let him play a little bit.
And just a little bit out of the outstretched hands there. So it's going to bring it up 4th and 5 for the Regis Raiders at their own 30-yard line.
Really good coverage, though, man. He didn't restrict him or anything. He just had his hand on him. Love that.
There's the snap. There's your rugby kick. Yeah, you see that. I think Tigers are just going to stay away from that. You're going to watch the ball. Touchdown at the 28-yard line. So 3:40 left in the 3rd quarter. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie High YouTube channel. Back live at Erie High School. Erie Tigers up on Regis Raiders 7-3 with 3:40 left in the 3rd quarter. Have the ball at their own 28-yard line. Oxiger in motion.
It's open now.
Arnold rolls right and tries to throw left, and that is all Braylon Tolliver at that point. Took it up to the 41-yard line. Seemed like the Raiders had sniffed out that screen play.
Yeah, they stayed home. They seen it coming, but you know, 7 is him, and he just makes the play there.
The play's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 41-yard line.
Regis has been pretty stout defensively. Played really well.
Yeah, they seem to be coached well. They seem to be in a good scheme. And there's, once again, Cole Heil. This is design run to the left. Maybe gains 3 yards. So you keep waiting for that counter play, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, they're gaining yards. You know, you can't get bored, or you don't go broke taking a profit, so to speak. But at some point, I think you're going to have to show a counter or show a pass out of that.
So 2nd and 6 for the Tigers at their own 45-yard line. This time they trips right with a stack.
Nice little bunch formation down here.
And there's the Arnold with a fake to Tolliver, and boy, he just bursts up this good blocking, takes it down to the Raider 43-yard line. So that's going to be a 1st down Tigers.
That's a good play call. Good read.
Well, it's funny how they rotate quarterbacks in, because, you know, Cole Heil seemed to be your running quarterback, quote unquote, but Arnold with that run looks like a running quarterback as well.
Well, you know, when you're running read like that, you know, you look like a great runner when you make the right read.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, and good blocking. So 1st and 10 once again for the Tigers. Tigers on the move here, winding down here in the 3rd quarter. And Heil looking for Hageman there over the middle. able to connect there.
I mean, but you have to do that with him in the game, right? It can't always just be a quarterback run.
No. So Heil out. Arnold back in. So we got 2nd and 10 at the Regis 42-yard line. 1:40 left in the third quarter. So Arnold gets the snap. And I think that gives it left to Tommy Thiessen. Hurdles over a tackler, takes it down, looks like to the Regis 33-yard line.
Good job up front by the Tigers there. Great push.
Well, it makes for a short third down here. So we're going to go 3rd and 1. With the Raider 33-yard line. Clock ticking down to 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Tigers up 7-3 on the Raiders. And there's the snap, and that is the give to Thiessen. And I think he was stopped a little short and bounced backwards. I think they gave him forward progress to the 34, so it's going to bring up 4th and 2. And at this point, it definitely looked like they are going to go for it.
Yeah, I think your defense is playing well enough to go for it here.
Rotate Arnold back in at quarterback. So let's see if we get a big push by that offensive line here. 17 seconds left on the play clock. Getting down to 15 seconds left before the end of the third quarter. So you got 3 wide receivers right. Now Hageman in motion. The snap. Arnold's going to drop, and he's going to throw for it. And he has. That's
Tolliver.
He is open, and he's running wild. He is down. I think they marked him out at the 2-yard line.
I'm interested to see what this flag is.
That is going to be.
Knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
I don't see a flag.
And that ends our third period of play.
Another sideline warning on the Tigers. So that plays good for a first down. And that's the end of the third quarter. Your score, Erie Tigers 7, Regis Jesuit Raiders 3. You're watching Erie Tiger football. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie YouTube channel. We're back live on the Erie High YouTube channel. Beginning of the fourth quarter. Tigers up 7-3 on the Regis Raiders. And Tigers got a sideline warning, so we're going to move the ball back to the 8-yard line. 1st and 10. Arnold in the shotgun. And student body left. That's actually Cole Heil. Cuts it up in. He's like, maybe carried it down to just short of the goal line.
Boy, you kind of feel with the way the Erie's defense is playing here, a touchdown here, and it's going to be really hard for Regis to come back in this game.
Well, and as deliberate as Regis' offense has been for 3 quarters, only have 3 points.
Yeah.
Really haven't done much in the air. And which is interesting because when you have a quarterback that's thrown for 20 touchdowns this season and almost 2,000 yards. I don't think he's thrown for 75 for this game, maybe.
Yeah, it's an interesting events for sure.
Well, Arnold throws it to Hageman, and that looks like he
Great
came down.
catch.
Touchdown.
Great
Tigers.
catch. Owen Collard, yeah.
I thought it was Hageman at first. I just saw the 5, but it is 1-5. And then it's a touchdown for Erie Tigers. Take a 13-3 lead with 11:08 left in the fourth quarter. Nice drive.
It was a beautiful drive, and like I said, I think it puts this game in a situation where Regis is going to have a hard time coming back. But, you know, Erie also has not been very aggressive on offense.
No.
You know, so it's
kept it simple.
Yeah, really methodical.
Brisbane with the extra point attempt. Kick is good. 11:08 left before the end of the contest. Erie Tigers up on Regis Raiders 14-3. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie High YouTube channel. Back live here, Erie, Colorado, Erie High School on the Erie High YouTube channel. Erie Tigers with a score to start the fourth quarter, up 14-3 on the Regis Jesuit Raiders. You know, Brisbane House getting ready to kick off. See if the Erie defense makes a stand here in the fourth quarter, up by 11. And that kick goes out of the end zone, so it'll be first and 10 Raiders at their own 20.
As much time as Regis is taking between plays, and as conservative as their play calling has been at times, you almost feel like if they don't get points on this drive, it's almost game, set, match.
Yeah, I mean, they just really burn a lot of clock on offense if they're not out of bounds. But, you know, have their 3 timeouts and still 11 minutes to go in the game. So see if that Erie Tiger defense, especially that front four, really wreaked havoc in the first half.
First quarter and half of the second quarter, they were unstoppable. We haven't seen them since. So let's see if they could turn it up a little bit. Oh.
Well, that's a tough call. Looks like it's going to be a pass interference call. I'm not sure who the pass was intended for that Rubley was trying to get to. That was kind of a bang-bang play, though.
That was number 2, Kate Filliman on the... Yeah, that's a tough call there.
That's a tough call. That's a tough call, especially over the middle there.
Gianpetro was right in the quarterback's face on that pass as well.
So that's going to move it up to the Raider 35-yard line. So it'll be first and 10. Rubley once again in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Gets a snap, fakes, and he drops, and he throws. And there's the pressure, and there's Gianpetro right there. First sack of the game for the Tigers.
It's the first sack of the game, but boy, that doesn't tell the story of how well that defensive line has played.
Yeah, no, I agree. They definitely have made it tough for the Raider offense really to get anything going. You know, but really their best plays really have been Prawn up the middle, right? You said maybe busted 3, over 10-yard carries, but other than that, they haven't done anything in the pass game.
Yeah, Erie has been very aggressive on defense.
So it's a Rubley in the shotgun. Snap, drops and throws. Looking over the middle. Boy, that's a totally
Picked off.
And that one is picked off.
Tyler Muir
with a carry all the way down the right side. Boy, and that ball was thrown into almost triple coverage.
Which is crazy because he had his running back wide open on the left side. Didn't even look at him.
Well, big turnover. Erie defense, obviously with pressure, and once again, Tyler Muir with a great interception and great return. Tigers set up shop now, deep in the Raider end of the field at the looks like 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, he was hearing footsteps there, definitely. But that's what a great defensive pass rush does for you. I mean, it's not just the sacks and the hurries.
So we had looks like that was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So they're going to move the ball back to the
sideline warning again.
Oh, it was
on Erie.
Yep. So 1st and 10 for Tigers on the Raider 37-yard line with just about 10 minutes left in the contest. Arnold's in at quarterback. Drops. He's flush out of the pocket, rolls left end and rolls right. And I think he's just going to turn it upfield. And he's up the sideline.
That's a good job there.
Yeah, pretty close to a first down.
You know, I I have to laugh a little bit about the sideline warning stuff as a coach. I've been there before. Pretty soon these players are going to be standing on the track.
Yeah, coach is going to have them closer to the fence where the fans by the seating here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of excitement though. 5A state playoff
for sure.
Football, a lot of excitement for these players, especially for the seniors.
Well, I'll say, usually when we get a sideline warning, it's a coach.
Yeah,
anyway,
right. That's true. So Tolliver the carry.
Oh, he's gone.
He's passing free.
Oh man,
another.
It's a heck of a tackle. Number 18.
Yeah, that's Logan Singer. He made a touchdown saving tackle in the first half.
Yeah.
Braylon Tolliver, another great carry, shows his explosiveness, and a good job by the offensive line, moving people out. So.
Yeah, you're going to start to see the white flag pretty soon here.
Well, and let's see the Tigers now get a little more deliberate in offense, right? Play clock at 20 with 9:30 left in the contest. So Arnold back in at quarterback, Tolliver to his left. Sema across, sets up now on the right. And you might see a lot of Braylon Tolliver here. Really, he was tackled pretty high there. Gets across the 15-yard line, maybe down to the Raider 14. Looks like a gain of 2. So 2nd and 8. Clock ticks under 9 minutes. Once again, the winner of this game will move on in the 5A state playoffs and have the opportunity to play the 5th-seeded Valor Christian team. So 5 on the snap clock, play clock, and there is just a design run. Colt Heil. Boy, he cuts it up and keeps moving, and that play is getting close to the goal line. So,
yeah, you're
carry.
You're starting to see some of that body language now from Regis, where it's, you know, the hits are a little harder for Erie. You're starting to look at the clock,
wear them down.
Yeah.
Well, and they came out in the second half and had back-to-back stops on Erie offense. But I think to your point, they're starting to get grinded down a little bit. The Tigers starting to expose them with 8 minutes left in the contest. Little low snap. Arnold hands it off.
No, he kept it.
He kept it. Touchdown, Erie Tigers.
There's a great
Jack
fake
Arnold
there.
Faked me out.
Yeah, that's a great fake.
He obviously faked out the Regis defense as well. So another touchdown for the Erie Tigers. Second one in the fourth quarter. Now up 20-3 on the Regis Raiders.
Well,
Extra point, and you're up 3 scores.
yeah. I mean, it's been a little bit of I got blocked.
I got blocked. So 7:48 left before at the end of the fourth quarter. Tigers are up 20-3 on Regis Raiders. You're watching Erie football on the Erie High YouTube channel. Back live at Erie High School, watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie High YouTube channel. 7:48 left in the game. Erie Tigers up with a commanding 20-3 lead and move on to the second round of the 5A state high school playoffs. Prison House with the kick, and that is going to go in the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders. So, Coach, you've been talking about Raiders kind of in a desperate mode. They haven't really accelerated their offense, and last possession threw it into triple coverage.
Yeah, that throw though was set up by the sack that happened in the previous play
with Jim Petro. Yeah.
He had open receivers, but you know he he did not want to take another sack.
No,
so
he didn't.
I would anticipate that they're probably gonna start chucking it around and see if the Tigers can get another turnover here.
So Rubley with a snap. Throws it to the left. Boy, and it looked like Hageman tipped that ball. Incomplete, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. With 7:44 left in the contest. Erie defense has definitely stepped up tonight.
Yeah, I don't know that Regis is built to come back just by design, specifically against this defense. He got a thunder route, though. Oh, he's broke it off.
Once again, Jim Petro kind of sniffed out that quarterback roll to the right, too, and he did force the throw. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Raiders with 7:38 left in the contest. It's just kind of surprising to me when you have that type of passing game and stats. And once again, this is a Regis team that beat Mullen, that beat Erie Tigers here at home a few weeks ago, but have not seen much of that passing game. And kudos to the Erie Tiger defense.
Yeah, they've been pretty aggressive. Yeah, I mean they've been really aggressive with the receivers. They've been playing press on the outside all game. Even the safeties and the backers. They're definitely not playing the soft coverage that Regis has been playing.
Right.
And they've had a great pass rush. So
they have had a great pass rush. He has not. I would say that Rubley has not had much time to throw.
No.
So Raiders in punt formation with 7:31 left. And I think to the point they are putting the white flag up, right? Maybe see if their defense can make something happen here. Another rugby-style kick. Tyler Muir gets the fair catch. Erie's going to take over at their own 47-yard line. So we thank you for joining us on the Erie High YouTube stream tonight. Sorry we were a little bit late getting on the air. So we appreciated all your cards and letters before we came on the air. But want to say a big thank you. I want to say a big thank you to our friends at Innovation Center of St. Vrain School District. Has brought these Erie High YouTube games to you in your homes. and for your families to be able to watch. And it's been a great pleasure working with these kids this season for sure. So Braden Toller with a carry off the right side, and there goes some speed once again. Big hole on the right side that he cut up on, and that's going to be good for another Erie Tiger first down.
Yeah, he doesn't need much room, but he's still a little gimpy. You know, he's not 100%. I would guess that you're probably not going to see much more of number 7 out there.
Well, and and Tommy Thiessen can help carry that load, right?
Yeah.
And he has that speed, and he has some second level speed as well. So the clock ticks under 7 minutes left in the game. Cole Heil with a design quarterback carry to the right. He takes it down to the no gain. I think it's down to the 35-yard line. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. And did I miss a penalty flag there? Yeah, there was a hold. Didn't see the flag. They moved the ball back to the 43-yard line.
Man.
Yeah, so the official made the call behind everybody else. This will be 1st and 18 for the Tigers. Clock ticking now towards 6 minutes left in the game.
Very few holding calls I agree with.
I know how that works, Coach.
Yeah.
And there's the give, and that's Thiessen, and
That's
not much room there.
Wow. Hands up near the face there. Kind of surprised he didn't get a flag there.
Well, let's see if the Tigers now get a little more deliberate running the play clock down. Cole Heil back in. So, I've seen most out of this offense with Cole Heil back is just deliberate design quarterback sweeps.
Yeah, I mean, you can do so much offensively just with that package alone. I think as Erie moves on into tougher competition, which they're going to see next week,
Right.
you're going to have counters off of that, and he's going to have to be able to complete some passes.
Yeah, both quarterbacks, right? You're going to be able to throw it downfield. So,
But and he's capable. I've seen him complete passes before. It's hard to expect a quarterback that has not had an opportunity to get in a rhythm passing the ball come out here and complete passes and stuff. But
yeah, and when you haven't played for the last 4 or 5 games due to injury.
Yep.
So Tigers have it 3rd and 19 at the Raider 44-yard line. And here we do see them running down the play clock, coming down to 6, 5. And they definitely... I don't think it went down to 0. There was was this a procedure call?
false start, yeah.
False start. So that's going to move them up back 5.
Well, clearly the officials are paid by the hour.
I wish we were.
Right, you know?
So that moves the ball back to the 49-yard line. So we can bring up 3rd and 24. The clock runs now down towards 4 minutes left in the contest. There's the snap. There's the give. Thiessen running hard, and he takes it down to the 41-yard line.
Man, he runs hard.
Yeah. On Collard with a nice block out there on the edge as well.
Really good job by the running back there. Just that's not an easy thing to do, to hit one side of the line and then bring it all the way back to the other. Like it looks to the person just watching like everybody can do that. Not everybody has that skill to be able to run a counter action, whether that was planned or whether it was something he read. I mean, just really, really good job.
We're going to time out for the Raiders. We're going to step away for a quick moment. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie High YouTube channel. Back live here at Erie High School. Tigers now with a commanding 20-3 lead. 4th and 16 at the Raider 40. Tigers are lined up for a punt. And that's
a
good
nice
kick.
punt.
Yeah, it is a good kick. And that's going to go out. Looks like maybe around the 12-yard line. See where they mark it. They call it, I think right at right around the 10-yard line. So 3:49 left in the contest. Great night here at Erie, Colorado. Erie Tigers putting their stamp on the first round of the 5A state playoffs.
Yeah, I think, Erie's dealt with some injuries this year. They've also played a very tough schedule. Obviously they are a playoff quality team, and they've kind of shown people that, hey, we're here to play as well, and showing Valor that they're going to have a game on their hands.
So Rubley with the give, and I think that is
a pass. That is a pass out to number 12, is that? Hard to see. No, 12's the quarterback. 18. So that's Singer.
So Raiders with trips to the right. Snap. Luber throws. Catch is made. I think that was out to Colt Jones. I think that's the first reception that he's had all game.
It's interesting. Like, where's this been?
And he's had 574, almost 600 yards of receiving this season, and that's the first catch of the game.
Well, and the quarterback can spin it, right? Like, it's not like he can't throw the ball. So it's just.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Going for 20 touchdowns this season. Rubley in the shotgun. And there's a pass.
Like, that's a good ball.
That was a good throw.
It's just, and you got a late flag coming in here.
There's a flag real after the play.
Let's see what the call is. Get the call from the official. A sportsmanlike contact on the Tigers.
Those are the types of things you got to clean up moving into the next round.
So let's move the ball to the Tigers side of the field, the 47-yard line. So the clock's running. 3 minutes left in the contest. Rubley in the shotgun. Drops. Throws off to the left, and that was outside of the outstretched arms of Cade Filliman. So let's bring up 2nd and 10 for the Raiders.
I see the way Regis is running their offense now, and it tells me that this is a lot more than like what they normally do. You just wonder if they overthought the game plan this week.
Yeah, hard to say. I mean, the strategy, like we talked about, maybe shorten the game with fewer offensive snaps, but now you're down 3 scores and have to speed things up. So trips to the right, and here's the end around, and that Gian Petro said, "Please come here so I may tackle you."
Yeah, he
stayed home.
He gave him a big old hug.
Yeah, big old bear hug there.
He's just had a heck of a game.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to run into him.
No. But yeah, he's had an incredible game.
Yeah. In fact, I think all the games we've broadcasted this far, that this has been his best game. He's played his best football when you needed it the most, and you're in the state playoffs.
Well, and he missed a good chunk of the first half of the season, and they are definitely a different defense with him on the field for sure.
Definitely makes a difference on that defensive line. So we got a timeout here. It's the Raiders. So we're going to step away. A little over 2 minutes left in the contest. You're watching Erie Tiger football on the Erie High YouTube channel. Back live here at Erie High School. You're watching the Erie Tiger football up 20-3 on the Regis Raiders. Coming down to 2 minutes left. Raiders have the ball at their own 8-yard line. Oh, and that is a great job and a great tackle. Lincoln Hageman all the way from the right side of the field, dragging Rubley down. And it's a little slow to get up.
Yeah. Lincoln is fast.
He is fast.
I mean, he is fast. He covered a lot of ground right there.
He did. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Raiders.
That was 4th down.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was 4th down. It was 4th and 15. So the ball goes over on downs.
The box is changing the downs really slow. So it's like it looked like it was 3rd down, and then they changed it right before the play. So
well, at this time of night, my brain ticks a little slower as well. So
well, if you ask my wife, mine always does.
Okay, yeah, I understood completely. So 2 minutes and 6 seconds left, and the Erie Tigers see if they can run out the clock here. Gabe Seema splits wide right, a little bit of a low snap, and Thiessen maybe gains a couple. So Raiders last time out of the contest. So Tigers move into the next round of the playoffs, which they did last year. But then again, ended up playing state champion winners Cherry Creek last year. So obviously in this round they won't be facing Creek, but obviously Valor Christian, so obviously another premier 5A team in the state.
Yeah, and they're going to be well coached. Their head coach was the interim head coach at CU when Carl Durrell was let go.
That's right.
So
That's true.
They run a good program up there. I mean, they've been an elite program in the state really since they opened.
Yeah.
And they've had great players through there, Christian McCaffrey, and just to name one.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great challenge for Erie, but Erie's got a couple of D1 kids on their roster, and it's not an unwinnable game for them.
No, that's
by
true.
any stretch.
Yep. So Arnold with the snap and gives it up to Thiessen. Thiessen gets it across the 40 down to the 36-yard line. And now the clock ticks down. 1:40 left in the contest. Raiders out of timeouts. And I think, Regis coming into this contest, winning several of their last contests. Like I said, they beat Mullen, and obviously Mullen came up here and beat the Tigers on their home field. So that was kind of a statement win for them, but they come into it playing the Tigers, and definitely you see a different level of skill with the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, hey, I mean, hats off to Regis. I mean, they made the playoffs on the strength of the schedule that they played.
Yeah, their RPI. Yeah,
and it's an accomplishment to get into the playoffs anyway. So again, hats off to them. Erie is the better football team, and that's why they're moving on tonight. Like I said, probably a more conservative game plan for the Tigers than they normally would put out in the game.
I would agree. Yeah.
But they're going to have their work cut out for them next week, and tough way to end the season for Regis, but they should definitely be proud of where they made it and what they did. So
the Tigers here are going to delay a game penalty. And getting a standing ovation from the home crowd. And that's it. Erie Tigers move on to the second round of the 5A state playoff with a convincing. Oh, so they did call it to delay a game penalty. So how much time is left on the clock?
5 seconds.
We think there's 5 seconds left. So one more play here.
Yeah, and I'm from the looks of it, it looks like Regis is just going to take a knee here. Or no, we have the ball.
We
I'm
have the
sorry.
ball yet. So the layup game penalty in punt formation. See if we can burn 5 seconds off the clock with this play here. There's the snap. 2, 1.
That's game.
Let's see. And that's the end of the contest. Once again, Erie Tigers win on their home field, move on to second round of the state 5A championships with a 23 win against the Regis Raiders. So it's been a pleasure to be on Erie High YouTube channel. The final Nick and Nick show of the 2025 season.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. It's fun. It was a great to be a part of the playoff broadcast. Had a lot of fun this season. So, yeah, maybe be back next year if I don't have a job.
Well, let's see if we can find you a coaching job between now and then.
For
Once
sure.
again, we want to thank the Innovation Center of St. Vrain School District. They did the live broadcast for Erie High YouTube channel. It's student ran, student developed. Apologize for being a little late tonight. We had some technical difficulties in the box, but glad we could bring this to you live. So signing off for Erie High YouTube channel, this is Nick Trombetta with the coach, Nick Trombetta, and wish the Tigers well in round 2.
Yep. Be safe, everybody.